All right, guys, we have Heriberto here from WavBlock. They do like live streaming and stuff. So, anyways, we have him live, and he's gonna talk to us a little bit about what they do, their Aida gear, and whatever it is. What is it you do exactly, Heriberto? Talk to us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you come from, your background.
We're based in San Juan, Puerto Rico. My background, as we talked earlier, I come from a broadcast side of the industry. My father has been for more than 40 years. He started working at local TV stations. He used to work at the engineering department for Telemundo, and like the island, it's so small that everybody here knows everyone. And ever since he moved out from Telemundo back in '96, and he started his own business where everything is related towards upgrades to TV stations. We do installs. He designs things from scratch. So he's big on the broadcast world. So I've been on his side like forever. So I've been seeing this and hearing and
So
watching
you grew up in the
everything
environment of
behind
the.
it, and it's really crazy because my major, I graduated from Full Sail, and it's audio related, and suddenly from 5 or 6 years ago I started everything related to streaming. So it's like really crazy. I went from being a music producer so to now we are doing live events, and it's really crazy. Our last gig was the selection for Red Bull Plaza Las Batallas. It
Okay,
happened here in San Juan.
and
So
that's like rap battles on you guys. Rap
yes,
battling like freestyles, and then it's like one and one and going back and forth. Okay,
yeah.
I seen that
So
The Red Bull battles on.
yeah, so Puerto Rico this year had the chance to host the battles here, and whoever won the first place is going to represent Puerto Rico as a whole on the, I
The
don't
next
know, it's
level.
in the mainland or where it is, but I just heard Red Bull and battle rap, and I'm in, bro. What you
Yeah, here
need?
like I got a music
What
background,
you
I got
need?
engineering, and
Yeah,
then it's like
I
let's
got you.
go, in the video. That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this
So
is so you do not necessarily did you just do this? You do all kinds of different types of events, like streaming events. So
we
like for example,
started
this was one, right? The Red Bull one, but then you guys do other ones.
we started. It's not it's something that's related to gamers. So when the crypto frenzy started happening, and NFTs and metaverse and stuff,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was blessed enough to have the capital to start buying this
Investing into it.
fictitious land plots.
Yeah.
Somebody told me like this is like buying real estate in Manhattan
Oh
in
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
1900s. It
yeah.
was so funny. So I started doing, a, a little bit here, a
Buying
little
some
bit
land
there.
here for some.
I started buying land plots,
Yeah.
and I must try to start doing parties in the metaverse, bro, because it was
Yeah, yeah,
COVID. It was COVID. We
yeah.
were all in lockdown. We were bored
Yeah,
out of
we're
mind.
I'm front of a
So
computer is all you had,
yeah,
communicate through Skype, kind of like this, or Zoom, or
it it sounded crazy, but then artists from here from Puerto Rico started renting out El Choliseo, which is our biggest venue and
okay.
like the most important down here. It's 18,000 people, I think it is.
Oh
So
wow, that's a huge venue.
in COVID, this guy rented the whole venue out, and somehow he monetized without having people in the venue, and that was like,
Oh
wait a
wow, wait,
minute,
he
wait
was
a
streaming. He was streaming from the
yeah,
venue.
bro, it's crazy. Like he rented an entire
He had
an
rented the
entire
whole
empty
stadium or
venue.
the theater.
Yeah, it's called Jose Miguel Agrelot El Choliseo.
The
It's
Chody
like
show.
yeah, it's like the biggest.
Wow.
So it's crazy because we were all in lockdown. This kid here took like 80 grand to rent out the entire venue at a moment where nobody was supposed to be out of their house. And he did have the fan base, so he pulled it through, bro. Like he actually
Damn.
did it.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, like, I'm a math guy. So I know that there are from Mexico to Chile, I'm not
Yep.
even going to count the United States. So from Mexico to Chile, there are more than 360 million gamers. Those are potential users, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
That's a wide
metaverse
market.
was the metaverse. If you look at it back at that point, you were creating your digital identity, and
Yeah.
then you were going to places and people were creating all sort of stuff. And I said to myself, I want to build like a live venue so I could have people from, I don't know, whoever wants to jump in and you want to party, bro. We're gonna have live music. We're gonna have live musicians
That's
playing.
cool.
It sounded crazy, and bro, we our last party we did on that space, because we see it as a that's something targeted for gamers, so they're
Yeah, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be more
The cyber
likely
world,
to
yeah.
go. So my father, he's 60 something. He's going to consume the mobile app. He's going to go. He's going to want it to consume it as if he's going to YouTube and press play, because there
Yeah.
are different age gaps and stuff, and not
Yeah.
everybody knows how to work their way around a smartphone. So our last party we had around 1,032. I think it was a peak, and
Wow.
this was a
In the
DJ.
metaverse, huh? The DJ in the
Yeah,
metaverse?
there was a friend of mine. He's a DJ for Jay Cortez. He's a
Yeah.
huge trap artist, Latin trap artist.
Yeah.
I told him like, "Yo, do you think you can spare like 2 hours of your time while I get some stuff and some troubleshooting with the app we were developing?" And he said like, "Sure thing." And suddenly they were more than 1,000 people. So if you put
Wow.
$15 a pop, that was $15,000. Me at
Yeah.
my studio with my buddy, kicking it, having a good time. I was troubleshooting some stuff we were
Yeah.
developing,
Wow.
but like it was like so crazy. So I said to myself, me as an individual, I don't have a huge fan base like maybe I don't know Bad Bunny or Osuna or you name any
Big artist,
artist.
yeah.
Yeah, so then I fell into another rabbit hole named the spatial computing scene.
Yeah.
And oh my God, like I'm an
The special
audio
computers.
guy. So suddenly we're wearing peripherals
Yeah.
and you're consuming Atmos, Dolby Atmos experience. And it was like, oh my God, I'm going to
Oh,
get to
damn, yeah.
mixing Dolby Atmos. And my friend said, like, sure, we need to develop it. And but yeah, sure, I don't think there's any problem to it. And
Yeah. It just keeps
then
growing and growing, huh? Like the
bro, it's crazy because we keep falling on these rabbit holes because I see it as a consumer base. If
yeah.
me, I'm a fan of, you name it, Metallica, ACDC, you name it, whichever artist you follow, So
Yeah.
if they were going to sell me an virtual experience, this, I will pay, I don't know, $15 for everything that I'm trying to create, because this will be something cool that I will consume
Yeah.
from favorite artists.
Yeah. You're like, this is my artist. Like, dude, they're doing this, like $15. Like, why not? Let me go check it out.
Bro, we were doing that with smartphones, with two cameras.
Oh, damn.
My pops, he walks in and he goes like, "How we doing?" Like he was doing stuff.
Yeah.
like I said to myself, like, "Yeah, there's 1,000 plus people in there." He was like, "What?"
Whoa.
That 1,000 times 15, like, yo, bro, I already did the math. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And suddenly, like, he saw it was getting serious. So he said, like, yo, I got something called a TriCaster Mini. I don't know if you heard of it. Like,
Yeah.
who hasn't heard what a TriCaster is, bro? Like,
Try
it's,
this.
we bought it. We use it for demos. I
Okay.
saw you were using two of your cell phones. Do me a favor, go grab that. I'm
TriCaster.
enrolling the VSRT Academy, and you're gonna learn how to use it. And I was, oh, okay, oh, sure, I won't
Yeah.
have any problem with it because I already did my part, and suddenly I gotta start producing these live events and setting
Yeah.
cameras up and stuff. And it sounds like crazy, but you
You already
got
had the background, kind of. Then I was just like, I'm
it's.
getting the hardware to
it's
upgrading my gear and just, you know,
I went from buying speakers and microphones to buying PTC cameras and black magic switchers and encoders, and I'm going like crazy. My pops went to me the other day. It's like, yo, do not lose your ish, please.
Okay, yeah.
Don't go crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
you can get lost in gear really quick, you know? And it's like, okay,
yes,
focus on what you're supposed to do, you know? It's like,
we're really proud of everything we've done and how we've done it. And it sounded like crazy. I started buying stuff like 5 years ago and a little bit of this gear, and I started buying encoders and I started buying switchers, and suddenly I get a TriCaster. So how we are going to integrate this to this, and it's been a fun ride. I cannot lie. It's crazy. I went from being a music producer, start streaming stuff.
yeah.
It's
And
I
now
don't know.
this now so now you just focus all on productions, like video productions for um whatever it is. Somebody calls you, hey, you know, we have this live event, can you come cover it or whatever? And
That's
you guys
where
go, you set
wifey
everything up.
comes up, because I can be
Yeah.
doing everything technical, and wifey helps me with that. We've we booked our first gig for 2027 yesterday. It's
Oh,
crazy.
cool, very cool. So you're pretty much
It's
booked for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm trying to I just took my two last gigs because it's one of my best friends. He's like my brother, and he's been like my biggest collaborator. Like,
Oh, okay.
he got me my soundboard. He got me a brand new computer. I had an accident last year and I lost my computer, and he already bought a new one.
You
So he
got it
was
all
going
going.
to keep his computer for, I don't know, because he's a DJ.
Oh, okay.
So he said like, "Yo, bro, don't even sweat it.
I
You can
got you.
have it. I don't care if you gave it back." And like, he told me he was having his birthday. It's on September, and he gave me a lineup. He's having DJs from California and Chicago fly down here to perform for his birthday. It's like really crazy.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. He's well connected in the network, you know,
Yes,
DJs and stuff.
he's really
The
big at
family.
what he does. And yo, you don't even have to tell me the lineup. I was already, starting to
Hmm.
throw things in the cart. I was gonna
Yeah.
fill everything up. I was gonna, yo, I'm here. What you need?
Yeah, yeah. That's
But yeah,
cool.
we're not taking nothing else for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Okay, right on. You know, that kind of opens up the whole talk right now. I know you have a musical background or in audio, or you went full sail, and then you kind of connected to the video world and all that stuff, right? And it kind of everything, all the production goes together, right? From lighting to video to whatever it is, you know, an audio engineer to actors to designers or whatever it is, photographers. Everybody's in the same circuit, kind of doing the same thing. You work with talent, you put a production out, and you put something out to the world, you know? And I feel like right now, this time of I don't know what you think, but I think at this age in time right now, I feel that people have to be kind of more, because of the technology, more well-rounded. Like you said, it would like AI tools, know a little bit about graphics, know a little bit about sound, know a little bit about video, a little bit about lighting, a little bit about everything, you know. And it's like I feel like now, like a just that's the handyman, you know, in the entertainment industry now, you know. Like you got to know a little bit of everything, you know, because
Everything is interlaced as I see it. Because
yeah.
do you know that the audio travels faster than the video?
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you
definitely, yeah.
gotta add a delay to it. I'm not a video guy, but I knew that at some point we
You
have
have
to
to
add
see,
a delay, because and
yeah. So
you
little things like that, you start learning how you're like, okay, you know, those little tricks are the little things that kind of keep you
I
moving.
re- I remember me not lying my digital audio theory class.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I wish I could go.
Did you?
I wish I could go
You're
back.
talking midi.
I
What
started
year? What year did you go to
I
audio school?
graduated 2013.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. You know, I did audio
So
school too. Graduated 2010, 2010 too. You know, so I kind of know. I kind of know your drift. Like that was a little. That was way before like the Dolby Atmos. I mean, the Dolby
bro,
Atmos.
bro,
Yeah.
bro, I left my I don't recall the name. I took two audio classes related to film. I don't
Okay.
recall the name. Oh my god, like the last class I took, because it was part 1 and part 2. part two, when we left, that dude was introducing what ended up being the Dolby Atmos, because we were used to having mixed
The
not
five
larger
one and yeah,
than 7.1. I
yeah,
got to see at some point, but suddenly that, like, this dude, I thought he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let me tell you, there's
yeah.
going to be a time where we're going to have around like more 9+ speakers all around. And I said to myself,
Yeah.
it's
It's gonna be spatial
crazy.
audio.
Crazy,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy for you to mix 5.1. And
yeah,
this guy is saying we're going to have 9+
yeah.
something system. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that's wild. And that's something that I think happens when you get so far into something. Like, you get into something that you start envisioning. Okay, you have like your setup, you know what this is, but then you start imagining like, dude, imagine this, imagine that, and you start building these concepts or ideas that might not like at the moment be present, but they're there, and then in some 10 or 20 years later, the technology is there to make it. Like I feel like, for example, like the NDI stuff, right? Like it's more like video through the network now, where before it was like, okay, you have the SDIs or the HDMIs, right? It's like hardwired or whatever. And now like you could just like break it down to, you know,
My father
one
told me
cable.
that at some point, this was 2013 or 14, he told me everything is going to be sent through IP. Everything is going to be, you're going to be able to control everything IP remotely. And I was like, yo, bro, you've been doing TV for your entire life. How
How
do
do you
you
imagine
dare
that?
to even say a thing? Like, you're shooting yourself in the foot, my man. And suddenly we have this brands that started creating switchers and podcast products related, where you don't have to have an operator. If you
Yeah,
have a mic, it has a camera. You talk through your mic.
yeah,
It punches you, bro. Your life, and it's
yeah.
crazy
Or you control it
because
remotely, like you go from somewhere else in the world and you like, hey, let me log in, you know?
it's
It's there.
it's crazy how the world and how we are consuming everything data related. Because I
Yep.
never thought myself that I would be able to send a feed, uh, audio and video digitally from one endpoint to another without having a cable at all. Everything
Yeah.
network, everything, you work it throughout a network, and that's it. It's like crazy. You're sending packets from one endpoint to the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. That blows my mind too, And I feel like how you're talking about how, like just time keeps evolving and evolving and evolving. And like you said, your dad, like, okay, you have the remotes and you have like this time block of technology, that you kind of get locked into, and you have to keep learning. You have to keep advancing with the new technologies and the new try them and see how they work, how they interface with other things, how they adapt to your workflow, and you keep growing, because if you stop, I feel like you get
That's
left behind, like
that's why I have the utmost respect for this dude, because
yeah,
he's been going ever since his inception, and he
yeah,
has been like go. It's like go. I've never met someone with so much passion for what they do. This
yeah.
dude has been like
That's cool.
upgrading himself, because
Yeah,
technology doesn't stop, bro. You buy
yeah,
this computer today, guess what? On November, Apple is going to launch their new model, and yours is obsolete. And
right.
it's crazy how
Yep,
computer and technology is going.
yep. And
It's
now
so
like
fast.
new AI chips and stuff, like it's talking about Nvidia and the, you know, adding AI technology into that. That's a whole nother world too, like it just the way how things is moving.
The other day, I had a conversation with Decentralands. It's the the company which owns where we have our land plots in the metaverse. So we've created a beautiful relationship because they've seen us, what we've been trying to do ever since we started. So, like, they reach us on a personal level, like, let us know what we can do for you. We're gonna assign some people. So if you run into any errors or bugs or whatever. And it's funny, sometimes I start writing on a Discord server like, yo, I'm going crazy,
Yeah.
and nobody has even noticed what's wrong. The other day I was talking because they did a recent migration of their SDK, which is the software on which you build in their ecosystem. and I have been out for I don't know how so long. I missed my migration time, and they told me like,
Oh
we're gonna
wow.
give you we're gonna give you some AI tools, and I scratch my head, bro, because
You're like, I gotta learn how to use
bro,
these.
is there any way I could pay you and you can make that happen? I know it sounds sloppy on my side. I don't. I'm busy. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and today apparently I'll be meeting someone who's gonna help me do the migration. But it's crazy because we are
Oh shit.
working about something we created, and we have a folder, and apparently I just gotta go to the AI and say, "Hey, can you please migrate this for me?" But it's not so easy, bro. I don't know. So I talked to somebody like,
Yeah.
I need some help. I haven't been trying to add nothing AI related. I think people at this point are sick of it. So you gotta adapt to it. I have some friends which I respect a lot. They're older than me. I'm not, but even sound mixing went from analog to digital to network. So
Yeah.
we got Dante protocols, right?
Yeah.
So
For
I
sure.
got this good mentor of mine, which he's not technology friendly, and he has been having a rough time because everything is running
Oh
through our
yeah.
work, and he's traveling with a Latin female artist. She has his fan base. She's
Yeah.
big, and he did a Europe tour, bro. And that man woke me up like 4 nights a week for sound check because he was having trouble sending some stuff from front of house
Oh, routing and stuff.
monitor. Yeah, bro.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yo, I learned so much from you. I wish you can learn from this.
Yeah.
I'm just patching stuff here, If you do not have the
Yeah.
need to learn, like, come on, bro, you can do better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And sometimes I think there's the older you get, the less connected you are to that technology. It makes it, I feel like, a little bit more difficult to learn it. As like, for example, us that we grew up in a little bit more, we're younger, right? We grew up a little bit more, maybe not fully engulfed by that type of technology, like the computers and stuff like that. And they kind of came from a background where the computers didn't exist till they were probably like 45 or 50. And then where it's got into now, it's like for us, we kind of digest it like it's just become normal, like for example, like newer generations, right? Like younger kids who are like 10 or in high school right now or in junior high, they're probably already learning like this type of information, or like the access to gear is so much more uh,
it's more
available
easy.
now. So,
Yeah,
they can get a basic small studio setup, like a little audio interface, a microphone, and they're already teaching them how to route. Okay, hey, put on your headphones, your output, your input,
they have what
preamp,
we didn't have,
staging,
bro. They have YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
I love watching Joshua's video or Dave Pensado's video
Oh,
because
yeah.
these are OGs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I graduated in 2013. Guess what? It's obsolete. You got to
Yeah.
keep upgrading yourself, bro. You got to
Yeah.
go. You got to do your research. How can I make this
Yeah.
happen? I'm not a streamer guy, till the other day. I had to learn. I had to enroll in VizRT Academy. I had to go and learn how to use a TriCaster. I had to go and learn how to use a Blackmagic switch, and suddenly, whoa, this
Yep.
is
Yep.
like audio, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just putting a signal here. I'm getting it out here, and
That's
I'm
great.
gonna route it over here, and that's it.
Yeah, and Heriberto, you hit it right on the spot, because that's exactly why like we're talking right now. Because this type of information that we talk about is what like I kind of really want people to know. Like, what I mean, like it's about like going out there and doing it. You know what I mean? And that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what you guys are doing. Like, you guys go out there, you guys do it, and that's how we all do it, right? We go out there and say, hey, you want something? You go learn it and do it, and then you get out there and you do it. But you get little resources from other people here and
We're
there,
gonna
and
we're
know
gonna make it
hows.
happen relentlessly. You gotta make it happen because if you don't do it, someone else is gonna do it. And I love what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And
So tell us a little bit more about WavBlock. What is WavBlock like? So that's the
it's a
brand,
mobile app.
because you also mentioned something about a distribution, right? Or you guys distribute, or your pop has a distribution company, but tell us
He
about
has
WavBlock.
he
Yeah.
has WaveBlock is a entertainment streaming company that I founded.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
a mobile app. We already had a mobile app done. We had some beta testers. We had a like for a year long. and
Okay.
we did a lot of stuff with it, and it actually works. So it's something that I've been creating for the last 5 years because it's an experience.
Uh,
Kids nowadays, they're not gonna have that experience of going to the
uh,
record store and getting the record and having,
yes. Yes.
it's like a feeling, bro. Like you opening a new record
Yeah. The smell
after,
of it, the artwork, how like let me look at the
bro, the
credits, like the
little
little
book it
booklet.
came with it, like the pictures and the lyrics. It's something
Yeah.
that it's kind of lost. Everybody's
Yeah.
trying to consume stuff now. So I
Yeah.
said to myself and my founding partner, I said like I would like to create something that I would like to pay to consume. So let's say Metallica is my favorite band, and
Yeah.
they are saying we created something for you, and it's going to be something that's going to be from us to you fans. It's going to be something straight
Special.
straight pipeline from directly going to the artist. I'm all about it.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah.
we created I call it a entertainment ecosystem because
Oh cool.
we have the metaverse part, we have the mobile app, which is
Yeah.
related to streaming, and we're trying to create live events with bigger artists at some point because everything that we've created it's for an artist to like
Ah.
share with his fan base. So this
Yeah.
is something that's like it's taken us like 5 years, and it's crazy. We started with cell phones and
Wow.
this,
Yeah.
and yeah, now
That's cool. So WaveBlock is like an access port to the land, so you can be able to see the.
we WaveBlock is a company.
Uh
The metaverse, it's something we that we've built. It's like to have a kind of presence in that ecosystem,
huh.
because since I've been most of my life a music producer, I think networking in it's a very key part. So imagine you being able to connect with a dope producer from Japan or from
Oh, I
Germany,
see.
and it's something that you create a digital identity on it. And so
Oh,
yeah,
cool, cool.
we wanted it to have like kind of presence as a record label down in every single and hopefully in every single creative environment that we can get to build in.
Yeah.
And that's we've created on the metaverse. We have venues on it, but
Yeah.
WaveBlock, it's an entertainment company.
Yeah.
We stream live events to the metaverse or to your Apple Vision Pros or to your Meta Oculus or to your mobile device or to
Oh,
your
cool.
computer. So it's not everything metaverse related. Metaverse, it's like an endpoint. It's targeted for gamers, and
Yeah.
that's
Okay, I
with
see.
trying to connect at some level with gamers. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay, very cool, very cool. That's interesting technology. It's
it's
very advanced.
crazy.
It's very progressive, you know? Like
Yeah,
I think it's cool. Yeah. So people can you can find it or download it right on the app store, or is it like Google Play and or is it
yeah.
it's in beta, or is it?
Uh, our mobile app, it's not public yet
Oh,
because
okay.
we're working on the infrastructure, because it's crazy. People think that doing a live stream is just like, yo, press connect and we're live. It's
Yeah.
like, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
I've been studying network for the last 2 years. It's taken me a lot of time because I've been doing everything by myself, but we've had to create an infrastructure for the mobile app, and we've had to resource to companies like Cloudflare, and we've had to create our own infrastructure. So the mobile app, if you know what a CDN is, it's crazy. We've been
Okay.
building stuff that I haven't even studied yet on a networking level, and suddenly I'm working with cash reserves and
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah, it's crazy. Like it's
Cool, cool.
taking us a little bit, but we are building on the Decentraland. That's a mobile app which is already available on Google Play and iOS Store. Uh,
Yeah, what is it called again? The Central
uh,
Line?
Decentraland.
What?
Decentraland.
Oh, the Central Land. Yeah. Oh, the Central Land.
Decentraland.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's a
Cool.
really cool space. I'm an audio guy, and I learned about the business. So my interest on the metaverse is it's the next publishing source of income that any artist who does music and drops it and tours, and every
Yeah.
artist, everyone that does music, publishing is a big
Yeah.
piece of the pie. So the next source of income that artists on the near future is going to be taking home, it's the metaverse. If you see it this way, ASCAP and BMI, which are PROs,
Yeah.
performing rights organization, they pay the artists when they go and perform at the Grammys, or they go and perform at, I don't know what
Yeah.
kind of show award, and the other ones, they pay the artists for the public performance. So this is a space which a company named Decentraland, at the time I was buying, already had 1 million users. So I think the gaming industry, the artists, the recording artists, or the recording industry hasn't fully tapped to the gaming space. You have companies like Fortnite, which are hosting Travis Scott,
Oh
they're
yeah.
hosting J Balvin, and they're hosting
Yep.
Justin Bieber, and it's crazy. I think Justin Bieber was the first performance on the metaverse
Yep.
ever.
Yeah.
It was something really crazy, and you have this big name like Justin Bieber, and I said to myself, it doesn't sound so crazy if one of the
Yeah.
biggest recording musicians
Yeah.
on live is doing something over there. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
And you know what? It is a feature because if you really think about it, this is the way I think about it. There's music and artists in films and movies and cinema. They get consumed by people. But there's also video games, which is a big thing. And you could put the same music and artists in the video game that is being consumed by people, you know? And the further we go into time, you know, like right now we're 2026, in 2056, the majority of the kids are going to be in some kind of a game or playing, like, that's going to be the new TV or the new. I almost see, like, I can almost envision that, like, all what we're looking at a two-dimensional social media right now. We're thinking like Instagram, TikTok,
it's
YouTube. It's
digital
it's
identity.
it's two-dimensional. I mean, it's just like it's there. But as we move forward, like you're right, the meta world or the metaverse and the more virtual reality type of worlds are going to exist, and that's going to be the new type of
The
um,
new social media.
yeah, the new
That's
social
what it
media.
is.
That's what it is. It's going to be
Crazy. That's a
virtual.
digital identity,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because I have a 13-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old daughter. I got two daughters,
Mm.
and it's crazy the amount of money that we spend on skins,
Yeah.
on
Yep.
emotes, bro. Like,
Yeah. 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 You pay for that, you know.
are
So
you gonna
bam,
be
bam.
more powerful? No, bro. I'm just gonna be able to greet
Cooler.
my friends in a cooler way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. No, you're no. I think we're on the right path, you know. And it's
Yeah,
it's
but
it's very
it's what
interesting.
it's heading. Like, I feel old and left out. Let me tell you that. Back in the day, I buy Resident Evil and I play it, and it scared the hell out of me. But like, it's crazy now. You got chat rooms, and my daughter's
Oh yeah.
friend is from France, I think, and she has a guild, and it's people from Germany, from
And this
France.
and you're live, bam, 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 you know, like
No, and it's like you're networking while you're playing. It sounds crazy, but it
yeah.
is what it is.
Yep, yeah. It's like meeting up, you know, for I don't know, like you meet up with a couple
Let's
of executives or producers and musicians in different places. You're networking. Well, you could just do it from the same place. Like, hey, let's get on a game, bam, 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 and everybody's on the game, just chit
That's
chatting.
what
You're
I
all
thought.
together too. Like it brings
And
everybody
at some
together.
point, if you look at this way, I lived in the Florida state for 3.5 years. I don't know how much. I think it's the Kia Arena. The Kia Arena. It was the
Oh yeah, Kia Arena.
I don't remember. It was the Orlando. I don't know what. Anyways, if you look at at this point, you have maybe 20,000 seats for that arena. If you could, offer a streaming service, maybe you're not going to be able to monetize them all the same way, but I wish I could have a cool environment to kick it in my house with my friends and stuff. That's what I've been building. That's what I want to do. If I'm left out of the arena, I wouldn't want it to be left out of the experience. Let's say Bad Bunny is like the biggest thing in the world right now. So I wouldn't want to miss that experience because this dude is hot right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I know he goes hard on his concerts. So like yo, I
yeah,
did it thinking that exact same way that I just explained you.
yeah.
Because it's it's way more easier for you to, you're gonna help out the economy. At least I've been thinking it that way. Back here
No,
in Puerto Rico, I could be helping the economy and the little owners of business in Santurce, like everybody that has a bar or a restaurant, like it's crazy. I've been trying to build something that I would want to consume from as a fan of X and Y or C artist, or as somebody who's trying to have a good time. I'm not the type to go out all the time, but it's crazy the amount of work I've been doing, like on the streaming level. I'm not a social person. I just want to get home. I just want to get home, and suddenly I'm with these people at San Juan. We did that show. It was a La Perla. So when lights were off, like lights weren't off, but when the event finished, I took like 2 hours just putting everything back and kicking it to the truck, and it's crazy.
is there any like social medias you want to put out there, like how the people can find you, or um,
We are at Instagram is our most used one, so it's WaveBlock.
yeah, and that's WAV, right? WAV and then block
Wave
BLOCK.
like wave file. You know
Like
the
wave
wave
five, like
file.
dot wave, yeah,
Yeah,
like audio wave, yeah. Okay, the audio
yeah,
people won't understand that dot wave.
yeah. Wave
Okay,
block. Yeah.
wave block, cool. That's Heriberto from Wave Block. Check them
Thank you
out.
very much. Have a good one.